gentlemen, Minister Gadkari has arrived. Please take your seats. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Folks, we're going to continue with our program. We have in the hall with us the Union Minister of Transport, the Honorable Nitin Gadkari. Very important minister. Every day in this country, India builds, constructs, creates dozens of kilometers of new roadways. And friends, I hope you'll indulge me to tell a little story. When I was a child, the average speed that I experienced on Indian roads was about 30 to 35 kilometers an hour if you were really cooking. And I want you to imagine the Grand Trunk Road going from Delhi to where my father's mother lived in Panipat. And it was lined with the trees of the Sher Shah Suri era, and it had tongas and bullock carts, camels, elephants, motorcycles, buses, all going on a Mughal-era road built in the 17th century. And that was the speed of movement in India. And friends, let me tell you what a transformation has happened in the last few years. You need only experience it by driving around this great country and seeing how much work and focus the Union Ministry of Transport is putting into moving India and helping India achieve its dreams. I don't want to speak for the minister, so I will leave it at that, but I want to appreciate all of the immense transformation that has been happening. To introduce the Honorable Minister, I would like to have a respected member of our USIBC board come up and do the honors. Her name is Kami Vishwanathan. She's with FedEx, a company that needs no introduction for any of you. She's the Vice President, Middle East, Indian Subcontinent, and Africa region at FedEx, and she has been instrumental in speeding up logistics throughout the MESA region, including an alliance with Delivery in India, and has played a significant role in the growth of markets in the Middle East and Africa. FedEx has an annual revenue of $84 billion and employs, get this, 850,000 people worldwide. They've been active in India since 1997. They have their regional headquarters in Mumbai. The firm employs a great deal of people in India to help India move at the speed of business and prosperity. Ms. Vishwanathan, please come up and do the honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Atul. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Kami Vishwanathan. I'm Senior Vice President at FedEx, leading the business in India, the Middle East, and Africa, and also a member of the board of the USIBC. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening at the dinner celebrating the US-India partnership. India and the US share a strong business relationship that is fortified by our shared values. And the US-IBC India Ideas Summit is an incredible platform that brings together the leaders that help grow this relationship. It's therefore my pleasure and honor to announce our next speaker and a visionary leader, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, India's Minister of Road Transport and Highways. At FedEx, we believe that a connected world is a better world. FedEx is the world's largest express transportation company, providing fast and reliable delivery to more than 220 countries and territories. Every day, we innovate to deliver better for our customers, including many of you here. Connecting people with goods, services, and ideas creates opportunities and improves lives, and we share Minister Gadkari's vision to make India more connected and a better and easier place to do business in. As the longest-serving minister in India's history in the transport portfolio, Minister Gadkari has helped drive the country's development forward by leaps and bounds. During his tenure, India's national highway length has increased by 50%. He's achieved this by significantly increasing focus on funding for transport work, project size, and annual construction. Minister Gadkari has also taken an integrated approach. Several parts of India's transportation network work better together. As a leader in India's Sagarmala plan, he has played a significant role in port modernization and developing new ports and coastal communities. He also initiated the enhancement and expansion of India's inland waterways. It's now the 5th largest economy with the potential to become the 3rd largest in a few years. This means there is more work to be done, and initiatives such as the Gati Shakti Master Plan for multimodal connectivity are a step in the right direction and a crucial enabler to expedite infrastructure development to transform India into a global export hub. It's important to mobilize investments and accelerate the momentum to achieve India's vision. And with Minister Gadkari leading the way, I'm confident India is well on its way to achieve this remarkable feat and deliver more prosperity and opportunity to its citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome the Honorable Minister, Nitin Gadkari.
Mr. John Ossoff, U.S. Senator from Georgia, Mr. Donald Lu, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Bureau of South and Central Asia Affairs, Mr. Miron Brilliant, Executive Vice President and Head of International Affairs, U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Atul Kashyap, President, U.S. India Business Council, Ms. Ambika Sharma, Managing Director, distinguished dignitaries, guests, and dear friends. First of all, it's really a great pleasure for me to interact with you. I always telling to the people about American road infrastructure, because I always remember the famous sentence of American President John Kennedy, that American roads are not good because America is rich, but America is rich because American roads are good. And that is the reason that we have the 2nd largest road network in the world. But fortunately, we have 55 lakhs kilometers of roads, out of which our national highway is only 2%. And 60% of the traffic is on non-national highway. When I taken charge as a minister, it was 96,000 kilometers, but now we have extended it up to 1,42,000 per kilometer. And the idea is to make it up to 2 lakh kilometers, by which 75% to 80% of the traffic of the country will be on national highway. At the same time, we are developing 27 green express highway. We are actually, just I will give the example, From Delhi to Dehradun, it takes 9 hours now. But in end of December this year, from Delhi to Dehradun, 2 hours, Delhi to Haridwar, 2 hours, Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours, Delhi to Katra, 6 hours, Delhi to Amritsar, 4 hours, Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours, and Delhi to Mumbai, 12 hours, and Chennai to Bangalore, 2 hours. So we are making this new alignment of new green express highway. The first of all, our highest priority is how to reduce logistic cost. And that is one of the important agenda for all of us. Presently, in the world scenario, the logistic cost in India is very high. Sometimes it comes to 16%. China, it is 8 to 10%. The European countries, it is 12%, and probably in US also it is 12%. So how we are going to reduce the cost, that is exactly the most important agenda for all of us. First of all, we are making green express highway, access control express highway, where presently from Mumbai to Delhi, one truck takes at least 52 hours. And after completing our express highway, where 70% of work is already completed, it will be 20 to 22 hours from Delhi to Mumbai. And the most important thing as a transport minister, and which is very important for USA also, because the automobile industry is one of the important industries in the USA. Presently, the size of our automobile industry is 7.5 lakh crores. And this is the industry which is giving maximum revenue as a form of GST to the state government and central government. This is the industry which creates maximum employment potential in the country. So as a transport minister, my idea is to take it this industry to 15 lakh crores to end of 2024. And for that reason, now all world reputed automobile brands are already present in India. And now the idea is, with the scrapping policy, which is already now we are implementing, by which we will reduce the cost of production of automobile car. Because the aluminum, copper, rubber, steel, plastic, it's a recycling material. And from the old car, by scrapping of the old vehicle, we will get this material easily available with the low cost. And today, the most important thing, which is related, actually in the USA, there is a lot of things they're doing excellently, particularly in the automobile sector as far as fuel is concerned. So now we have an import of 17 lakh crore we are spending on import of fossil fuel. And basic idea is the ethics, economy, ecology and environment. These are the three important pillars of our society. And that's the reason we are concentrating on green, and that is the reason that most important agenda for all of us to how we are going to reduce the pollution, air pollution. Delhi is a big problem. Here, a lot of pollution problem is there. So first of all, we started ethanol. Ethanol is a green fuel, and USA, they are making ethanol from corn. Now in our country, we have corn surplus production, wheat surplus, rice surplus, and sugar surplus. And now our requirement for sugar is 280 lakh ton. And we have manufacturing sugar of 360 lakh ton of sugar per year. At the last year, our stock was previously of 80 lakh ton. So that is a big problem. And our in majority area, sugar cane is the main crop. So now we have decided to convert sugar cane juice into bioethanol. From C molasses, we can convert bioethanol, and BAV molasses, 7% coming from the sugar cane, it is to be bioethanol. It's a green fuel. At this month, at 28, I am going to launch the Toyota car, which is on flex engine. Just like USA, Canada, and Brazil. You know the name of that car, Camry, that is on petrol, and that generate 40% electricity. So now the Toyota is going to launch their cars, particularly on 100% bioethanol. So in place of petrol, we are using bioethanol. And now government has already allowed to make ethanol from corn, just like USA, ethanol from rice, ethanol from food grain. So we call our farmer as Annadata. Now our idea is to make them Urjadata. So that is the concept, and now we have ethanol economy is very strong. Presently, we are decided to adding 20% ethanol in petrol. And other important thing is now we are starting flex engine. We are the exporter, the largest exporter, the 50% production of two-wheeler, Bajaj, TVS and Hero. Already we are export for that. So presently we are making two-wheelers, three-wheelers and car on flex engine. So we can use 100% bioethanol. So diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector is the most of the important thing which is now going to happen in our country. And I am confident because I am advocating this biofuel policy from 2004. And I am confident that we will be in position within 10 years, we will be self-sufficient as far as our energy is concerned. And that's the reason now we have started green hydrogen. Majority hydrogen, I have got car on green and on hydrogen. It's not green. But now we can make hydrogen from coal, that is black hydrogen, from petroleum, that is brown hydrogen. The idea is we want to make hydrogen from the sewage water. I am giving a good example. Here, nearest place is Mathura. It's a religious place. When I was water resource minister, we have a successful project. We have taken 80 MLD sludge of Mathura and convert with a hybrid annuity project. The 40% grant in aid given by the government and 60% from the investor. The Triveni Engineering is the company. And now we are making the recycling of the sewage, the sludge of Mathura, 80 MLD, and we are getting clean water, and that water is given to Indian Oil Refinery in Mathura. So they are giving 20 crore rupees per year as a royalty. So on this model, in the particular the green hydrogen, the most of the capital cost is related to the power cost. So in Indian scenario, our idea is the water is available everywhere with the farmer because the wells are there. So there will be rooftop solar for cold storage, pre-cooling plant or for food grain godown. And where we will get the solar power and electrolyzer we are manufacturing. It's a good thing for us. I have just inaugurated one company in Bangalore. They are exporting their 90% of electrolyzer to USA. The cost of the electrolyzer is 1 crore 20 lakh. So by electrolyzer, we can bifurcate hydrogen and oxygen, we will get the hydrogen. And we want to use generator on ethanol. Today, because of my initiative and my constant pursuing to Kirloskar, they have a generator set on bioethanol. The diesel rate is 110 rupees per liter and ethanol rate is only 60 rupees per liter. And in USA, the ethanol rate is 24 rupees because from making ethanol from the corn is very, very high productivity and high production is there. So by which we can save the cost and it is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. And by that generator, we can compress the hydrogen up to 500 bar and we can take it to the truck, bus and car everywhere. We can use this green hydrogen for even pharmaceutical industry, even for metal industry, steel industry, in many industry for energy need. Our idea is to develop green hydrogen in the country. I am trying my level best. I don't know whether it will be sure or not. But my idea is to take rate of green hydrogen $1 per kg. And it can go up to 450 kilometers. So that is to be dream and we are working on that. Even we can make green hydrogen from organic waste. And we have a lot of waste is available. So green hydrogen, ethanol is very important for green economy. And the most important thing in the country that we have just started one project in Panipat, just 1.5 hours from Delhi. Here the rice straw, popularly known as parali. And because of burning parali, we are facing pollution problem in Delhi. So the first time we have successfully have a project making 1 lakh liter of bioethanol, second generation ethanol from parali, rice straw, and 150 ton of biobitumen per day. Now, in Indian Oil has started that plant. And our idea is to make biobitumen. We have our requirement of bitumen is 75 lakh ton. And out of which 50 lakh ton is from Indian refineries and 25 lakh ton is import. So we are trying our level best that we can make biobitumen from biomass. And that can by using biotechnology, we can encourage the productivity of biomass, and for that reason USA is exactly the correct place where a lot of technology people can come here and invest here. The second important thing is we are making methanol. The Assam Petroleum is making 100 ton of methanol per day. Already in USA, a lot of trucks transport, they are using methanol. In India, the methanol rate is 22 rupees per liter and the diesel rate is 110 rupees per liter. So my idea when I was shipping minister, that one of the Swedish company, I am not remembering the name of that company, that is they are using methanol as a fuel in particularly in for their ships. So the idea is we can use methanol in trucks, buses, and at the same time it is an alternative for diesel in generator set. We are now 4,000 crore liter of diesel we are using for our generator set for IT towers. So exactly the policy is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. And the most important thing is electric. Now I am 100%, the present size of our automobile industry is 7.5 lakh crores. And now my dream is to make Indian industry, automobile industry, #1 manufacturing hub of electric vehicles. Now we have just purchased 5,000 buses, electric buses. And our plan is to again purchase of 50,000 buses. So now after 2 years, India will be the #1 manufacturer of electric buses in the world. Because for mass rapid transport, we want to use electric buses. I'm just giving the example in Mumbai, the best is there. The diesel bus cost for base per kilometer is 115 rupees per kilometer. And we have just received the tender for electric buses, 5,000 buses. That is for air-conditioned bus is 41 rupees per kilometer and non-AC bus is 39 rupees per kilometer. We can make air-conditioned buses and we can reduce the cost of ticket rate by 30% and giving good comfort to the people. So idea is to encourage electric, methanol, ethanol, biodiesel, and also we have got the technology that we are getting from bio-CNG and bio-LNG from biomass. The 5 ton of rice straw is giving 1 ton of bio-LNG, bio-CNG. We have 5 successful projects are here. And now in municipal waste, we are segregating organic waste from that. And from that, we are making bio-CNG from that. So exactly this is the way in which we are always feeling that. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the other important philosophy which we believe that no one is waste. No material is waste, no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate vision of the leadership and appropriate technology that you can convert waste into wealth. We have just taken a decision, I pursue the environment minister, to import all waste tires, rubber tires from the whole world. And now we are using that rubber powder into bitumen, rubberized bitumen. And the small steel fiber which we are getting from that rope, we are making this steel fiber. And we have just accepted the technology from Malaysia. The technology is distance between the 2 pier for bridges and for metro is maximum 30 meter. But now we have already decided and work is going on by saving cost by 30%. We can take it up to 120 meter, by which we can reduce the cost by 30%. And the beam will be cast with the steel fiber. And now the technology is approved. We are making white topping of the bitumen road in the country. We have taken a lot of consultancy from the USA. And regarding automobile industry, regarding construction industry, regarding waterways, we have already completed, when I was shipping minister, we have completed waterways from Varanasi to Haldia. Then we have completed the dredging of Brahmaputra. Then actually today I got appointed to meet with the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. At that time with the cooperation of World Bank, we have increased the Brahmaputra dredging up to Mungli port in Bangladesh. We have seafront is available. Water transport has got tremendous potential in India. Already a lot of crews have already started their services in India. There is a huge potential because in USA, there is a lot of potential. Even amphibious seaplane, I am constantly trying for that. In Canada, they have got the service in Vancouver, the amphibious seaplane. Our industry, aviation industry want to start that. We have a lot of discussion with the aviation industry in USA also. that here is the potential. And regarding agriculture also, we need to develop our agriculture and productivity and quality. For soybean, the USA, their production is 30 quintal per acre. The Argentina is 28, and Brazil is 26, and India is 5 quintal per acre. So, your agriculture research in the seed and plantation, both, there is a huge potential that we can make the joint ventures. Actually, I feel that our relationship with USA is always, it's really a very, very good thing, and it's a pride for all of us. Our IT engineers are doing excellent job in USA. I got many times opportunity to interact with the people, and really they are doing excellent jobs. Now in biotechnology, in pharmaceutical sectors, here a lot of potential is there. And for the technology point of view, we can make the joint ventures. And now India is the country where we have maximum young, talented engineering manpower in India. And manpower cost is very, very negligible. So by making joint venture for technology between US and India, there is a huge potential for that. And I'm really giving my thanks to, particularly for India Ideas Summit, in particular the USA Association for that it can be a really good start. And we are hoping making more joint ventures for technology, for investment. Also, lot of investors are investing in NHI. Our rating is AAA, and my total income is 40,000 crore per year. And next end of 24, it will be 1,40,000 crore per year. I am monetizing the road. We have BOT model, hybrid annuity model, then InvIT model. From model to model, people can invest in it. So there are a lot of models. We don't have any problem of investment. My budget is 2 lakh crore. And investment, the people are giving good positive response for us. And we are making a lot of roads. Even near to Delhi, we are making the road network of 60,000 crores. So even we are making now the logistic park of 2 lakh crores. We are making 650 roadside amenities and making heliports there. We have 26 roads which can be used as airstrip and road both. It can be useful for both the things. So the way in which India is the fastest growing economy, I feel that it is a golden opportunity for investment. The returns are good. For technology, knowledge, already US have got a lot of good potential. And I feel that because of all this cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholders, this conference will again giving new boost for the Indian and US relationship. I really thankful to the organizer for giving me opportunity, and really it's a very, very good pleasure and pride for me to interact with you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Minister, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
Minister, let's make sure this is on. I want to thank you sincerely, Minister, for the very kind remarks, the absolutely ambitious vision that you described for India's future. We want to thank you for coming and speaking to us. And on behalf of the entire gathering, including our chair, Mr. Ed Knight, who is the Executive Vice Chairman of NASDAQ, we wanted to thank you for coming by planting trees in your honor. So, Ed, if you could present that to the Minister. Thank you so much for coming.